Yep, you guessed it, macaroni and cheese. The creamiest and cheesiest mac and cheese. The ultimate baked macaroni and cheese. I'm Tess, and welcome to my kitchen. I already cooked my pasta in salted boiling water for 5 minutes, drained and added to a baking dish. The pasta is still firm but will finish cooking in the oven. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. You can find this recipe in the description box below. In a saucepan on medium heat, I'm adding some butter and some flour, stirring constantly and cooking for about 1 to 2 minutes just to get the flour taste out. Slowly, I'm adding some half and half and evaporated milk. You can use whole milk instead of the half and half. I think the evaporated milk gives it that velvety texture. I'm turning my heat up to medium-high. I'm adding some white pepper, cayenne pepper for a little kick, and a couple grates of nutmeg. Not much, a little goes a long way, but it does give it that something. Stirring and bringing up to a simmer, you will see the mixture thicken. I'm removing the pan from the heat, and now we're going to add the cheese. Today I'm using some velveeta, Monterey Jack, and some mozzarella. Just adding gradually and stirring until the cheese is all melted. And remember to give it a taste test to see if you need any more seasonings. It smells so good. I'm pouring the cheese sauce over the pasta and stirring well, making sure all the pasta is coated inside and out. I'm using a corkscrew pasta or Cellentani pasta. I like using this pasta for macaroni and cheese because it is larger and holds up better in baking, and it also has all those nooks and crannies for all that cheese sauce. Now I'm adding about a half a cup of sour cream, and this is going to add some extra creaminess to the macaroni and cheese. I'm stirring until well combined. Next, you guessed it, more cheese on top. Once you have the top evenly coated with the cheese, this goes in a 350-degree oven for 45 to 50 minutes, or until the top has formed a golden brown and the cheese is nice and bubbly. If you like this extra creamy baked macaroni and cheese recipe, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and Tess Cooks For You blog. Please feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. I'm letting the macaroni and cheese cool for a good 15 to 20 minutes before serving. That cheese is molten hot. You can use any cheese that you like in this recipe. You can use Gruyere, and sharp cheddar is nice. Just remember to try and get the real cheese in a brick or block and avoid the pre-shredded. The cheese companies coat the pre-shredded with chemicals to prevent clumping, and as a result, the cheese does not melt well. As you can see, this recipe will serve a good number of people, and it is rich and yummy. A nice golden brown cheesy crust is formed on top. I just love that part. Inside, the pasta is done and still has a good texture. The cheese sauce is so cheesy and good. The sour cream really adds to the creaminess. Serving tonight with some fried chicken, and in our area, it is common to serve macaroni and cheese with some stewed tomatoes. Actually, we spoon the tomatoes right on top of the macaroni and cheese. It tastes so good together. What do you like with your macaroni and cheese? Leave a comment below. And until next time, enjoy. And thanks so much for joining me here in my kitchen. You can subscribe here for my future video recipes. And remember to come visit me on Facebook. You never know what I might be cooking. Until next time, much love.